guys, I'm back with another Get Ready With Me. If I start talking a bit strange, I have had the worst cold for the past few days and I thought I was over it this morning and my ears are all blocked again, so I'm not sure. And I might just sound totally bizarre. I'll either be really loud because I don't know how loud I'm speaking and I can't hear very well, or just like really bunged up. But I thought I would do Get Ready With Me because I am getting ready and I haven't done one of these in a little while. So the first thing I'm going to use is the Everclad Duo. I think this must be out already, but if it's not, I'll leave some information below. I just got this and it's called, I think it's called Unifiante, if I'm going to be French about it, because it is a French brand. It's kind of supposed to unify the colour of your skin. So let's, oh, it says unifying, corrective, unclogging care, anti-perfections, anti-marks. So it's like the Everclad Duo Plus that is skincare, but it's got some mineral pigments. I feel like I'm shouting. Mineral pigments in it to be able to use as kind of a base. So if you've got bad skin, which right now, I don't know what is going on. I think, I suspect it might be some of the skincare that I was using. I was reacting badly to it. And now I daren't go back to it in case it happens again. But I had some major breakouts everywhere, and this is completely unlike me. So I've actually been using the, I'll show you my favourites actually, a kind of version of this at night time. And this has actually come at a perfect time for me because they've said that it's heavily skincare, so it's more skincare than it is makeup. They did say at the launch that you could, you know, it's not the end of the world if you use this and you leave it on overnight, you know, like if you forget to take your makeup off. I'm not sure about that because the chances of you only having this on your face are very, very slim. So I wouldn't be promoting leaving your makeup on overnight, but I think the general idea was that it's more skincare than it is makeup, so it's doing some good for your skin and hopefully evening out your complexion at the same time. So as you can see, it's really, really light. I've been using this for the past few days. I really like, it's kind of mattifying as well. I like that that's kind of my base that I put on and then I go in with a concealer. Now normally I would just put a little bit of concealer kind of underneath my eyes, maybe around my nose and just there when it gets a bit red. I'm going to put a little bit here to cover this up as well today. And I'm going to use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC20. I just bought this the other day, so I'm going to use it on camera just so you guys can see what it looks like. And I bought this because I was out and my makeup just kind of melted off my face and it looked awful. So I went into MAC and I thought I'll try one of their concealers. I don't think I've tried their concealers before. If I have, it's nothing to kind of write home about, nothing that I remember. And I also thought I might try something a little bit warmer since my complexion's been a little bit darker recently with a tan. And this was very interesting. I've just done one very, very small pump and you get quite a lot of pigment from it. It's very, very fluid and liquid and not heavy at all. And I will blend it very quickly now, but it blends out really, really nicely. And if you are going to wear a really light base like that La Roche Posay one, it's a really nice way to add the coverage where you need it. I'm going to use this powder. I'll show you the actual lid of it in a second because the powder is in the lid. But it's a Gosh Prime and Perfect. It might be called Prime and Set. Sorry, I've got like the most jangly jewellery on today. I'm trying to tuck it into my watch so it's not the most obnoxiously rattling sound. Unsuccessfully, it would seem. But this I blogged about forever ago. So I'm using it at the moment because I want to review it again and see how it works now versus how it worked 2 years ago when I first reviewed it. Because it was the only thing back then that I'd ever tried that really did do anything to keep my skin matte, but it wasn't great for my actual skin. And if I used it consecutively several days in a row, it kind of dried it all out. So I wasn't using it all the time, but if you've got a day where you really want to stay matte and you don't think you'll be able to touch up or there's lots of photos, I think this is amazing. And it is, if it focuses, the Gosh Prime and Set. You are supposed to use this, let me see if I can make it focus. There we go. You are supposed to use this as a primer. You can use it underneath your foundation and on top or on top. And it works really, really well. My brows, I'm going to use the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit. And it is in shade 2. It's this one that looks like an arrow. I've been using this one because I'm growing out my brows and I've found that they look really unruly when I try anything else. So this, I can just kind of add in a little bit of colour and allow them to still look a little bit unruly but filled in. Whereas when I use anything where it looks kind of blocked out, like the, what's it called, brow that I really like, it just kind of exaggerates the fact that there are hairs all around the brow that I filled in, and it makes it look really messy. But I don't want to have them waxed again yet. I'm going to have them waxed just before I go on holiday and do a full kind of before and after, and I'm going to do a full review for you guys at that point on the product that I'm using. It is, what's it called? Rapid Brow. I've used it before. absolutely amazing. If you have really sparse brows, I cannot recommend it enough. I've not been doing much eyes stuff recently, even liquid eyeliner on Lash. Just can't be bothered. It's hot and sticky and humid, and is it gonna rain? Ugh. So I've just been doing mascara, and of course, the Lash Sensational from Maybelline. It wasn't gonna be anything else, was it? I have got the other one here. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna use the other one. I don't know if I've used it in a video. I'll use the other one and just show you. This is the Luscious. And I've had this for quite a few, maybe like 2 months at this point. And it's really clumpy. It's a different kind of wand. The other one's more spiky. Oh, this camera today does not want to work with me. Okay, I think I've got focus now. So this is the original and this is the new one. The wand on the new one just catches more product. The product is thicker and more wet. And there aren't as many kind of spindly bits. They're like shorter bristles. It just doesn't work that well for me. I find that it's much more clumpy, and I guess maybe that's supposed to be that way, but I've seen the adverts and I feel like maybe it's not. Let me know how this works for you, but for me it's not great. It's definitely, I'll just do a little bit and show you kind of close up. It's just not attractive. Let's not focus on kind of the crow's feet and stuff, but it really clumps my lashes together, and if you're into that you might love this, but it doesn't work for me. There's a noise outside and I was trying to figure out what it was. And I think it's a trampoline. It's so loud, I had no idea. Anyway, the blush I'm going to use is this. It's from Tarte, it's called Fearless. I just kind of discovered this one again recently. I was going through my collection and picking out all the corally colours because I've been really attracted to those recently. And I love this. It is quite pigmented. I just kind of do a little bit from the apples of my cheeks, which is not normally where I put my blush. But I think this is kind of a bit of an 80s shade if I don't. I try and blend it. I'm the worst with blush. Probably why I don't, I've got my rattly thing again. Probably why I don't, I should just take everything off before I film a video. Probably why I don't do a lot of eyeshadow, because I cannot blend for shit. No good at all. Lipstick, all day long I could apply lipstick. But eyeshadow and blush, anything with powders, I'm no good at all. But I like that gives kind of a pink flush, I like that. And for the lips, and this is where I feel like, have I done this already before? I can't remember. I mean, this is such a basic get ready with me. It's basically exactly what I do all the time. I just try to use different products to show you them in action. Have I used this before? Probably. I really like it though. The colour is the colour SMLC? Oh no, it says Manila. So why does it say SMLC? Soft Matte Lip Cream, number 33. So the colour is Manila. Beautiful coral. In fact, I did a blog post on corals recently and completely didn't put this in for no reason at all. And that is that. I love it. This has been my kind of go-to summery look. Lashes, brows, a little bit of something on the cheeks, and a really bold lip. And it's really easy, and when my lip wears away, I don't feel... When my lip wears away, and that doesn't sound very nice, does it? I don't feel like I'm wearing a lot of makeup, and when it's really hot and sticky, I don't feel like I'm wearing anything that's kind of melting off my face. And it's going to make a tremendous amount of difference if it does. So that is it. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't identical to the last one I did, because I can't remember what that was. But I'm hoping to get up some more regular videos over the summer for you. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.